How can a newbie freelancer become popular on freelancing sites? Now this is really kind of the crux of it if you're starting out, isn't it? You've put in all the time and effort to learn how to code, and now it's time for you to go out there and actually start taking on clients. And while you're confident in your skills, you know you now have to show other people what you can do. But in order to do that, people have to show up and actually see you, see your profile, see your portfolio, and figuring out how to do that can be one of the most difficult things for a new freelancer to figure out. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 things that you need to do in order to get people starting looking at your profile, how to increase your popularity on the freelance sites, and how to get clients to actually hire you. So here's the bottom line. You gain popularity on freelance sites and in general by doing good work for clients and getting good reviews and recommendations. Now this isn't just some sound good or feel good advice. This is literally true. Elance uses an advanced algorithm to calculate what they call your level. And this is based on your activity on the site, how much work you've done, the type of clients you've worked with, and a whole host of other things. And your level is important because Elance uses that on all of the various listings that it has throughout its sites for freelancers. So if you want to rank at the top of those lists, you need to increase your level. And that means you need to do good work, you need to get recommendations, and you need to get more and more work over time. However, there's an equally important ranking factor that I've discovered on Elance and some other sites that will allow you to rank higher for certain listings than maybe your level would naturally have you ranking. And that's going to allow you, as someone who's new, to show up higher in listings, have a greater chance of getting hired, so that you can actually get the work to do good work and get recommendations. So we'll talk about Elance specifically because it's one of the bigger ones out there, and the way this is done is pretty similar across the board. So Elance calls this ranking factor match. Whenever a potential client performs a search on Elance, Elance uses an advanced algorithm to show them the most relevant profiles for their search. And this is a Google-style analysis of your freelance profile. So it involves the keywords you use, the skills that you list, the activity that you perform. So the more relevant your profile is to a specific niche, the more likely you are to rank higher for that search result. Now this isn't some backdoor that you can gain. This is only a part of the analysis that they do in order to display these listings. They also use things like your level and your reputation and so forth to make sure the listings are not only relevant, but filled with high quality freelancers. And this is why I constantly harp on targeting a specific niche with your profile. Because when you tailor your profile, everything it says, all the skills you list, all the certifications, and all the activity you perform to a very specific niche, you'll be a lot more likely to rank higher for that search when it's performed on Elance or other freelance sites. And not only are you going to get more exposure and get more clients, the clients you get are going to actually hire you because you're doing exactly what they're searching for. Your profile is tailored specifically to the thing that they are looking for. And then when you actually perform the service, because you're a specialist on that specific topic, you're going to perform a lot faster and a lot more efficiently than probably a lot of other developers, which is going to help increase your reviews and your recommendations and the amount of work you get, and you'll just rank higher and higher and higher until you dominate searches on Elance and other freelancing sites. Finally, I always advise that you do everything you can outside of the freelance sites to promote yourself. So create YouTube videos on your area of expertise, write articles, answer questions on Stack Overflow or Quora or the number of other sites that are out there and available. Be active on social media, and make sure in all of those places in your bio or your profile, they point back to your Elance profile or your freelancer profile on one of the freelancing sites, so that people who see you answering a question or see your video or read your article have a pathway back to actually hiring you. When you do that, you're going to start to get people from outside of the freelance sites finding you and hiring you. And that's only going to help you get more and more popular on those freelance sites as well. And if you keep doing it, it all feeds into itself till you reach a point where you'll probably have more clients inviting you to projects than you can actually physically take on. So those are the 3 steps for a newbie, or really anybody, to get popular on the number of freelance sites that are out there. Step 1 is to do good work and to get good reviews and recommendations from your clients. Step 2 is to target your profile to a specific niche or area of expertise so that you'll naturally rank higher for people searching for that specific thing. And step 3 is to do as much outside of the freelance sites to promote yourself, and always point back to your freelance profile so that you can get those people as clients. Now, if you like this tip, then I want to encourage you to head on over to johnmorrisonline.com and download my 7 strategies to turn your code into cash cheat sheet, which is a cheat sheet that lays out 7 different strategies that you can use to monetize your coding skills. Probably some that you may never have heard of or thought of. Also, if you like this video, go ahead and like it down below so that I know this is the kind of content that you're after and I can produce more of it for you. And last but not least, if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe so that you can get notified when all of my latest videos are released, and make sure you never miss one. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later.